What's good, breadwinners? It's Wednesday, November 5th, and it's your boy Russ back again with Put Some Bread on It, where we don't just talk the talk, we cash a ticket. If you've been rocking with me, you already know we've been cooking. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button or click our link because the goal's simple. Turn your picks into profit. Let's get this bread. Let's talk about yesterday's picks, and I'm glad college basketball is here. We crushed it at 10-6 overall for the NBA, NHL, and NCAA. That's why I always say it's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Bread stackers know the long game. You win more than you lose, and you stack it up. Let's move on to today's board, and I'm feeling really good about these again. Remember, this is just a taste. Full picks are over at putsomebreadonit.com. Links in the description. Let's get it. NCAA basketball pick one, Tarleton State, LSU. LSU's favored, minus 17.5 to minus 18.5 points. The total is around 147.5 points. The money line has LSU heavily favored. Given the odds and the team's respective profiles, I expect a very comfortable win for LSU. The spread being nearly 18 points indicates the heavy expectation. I think the score might be something like LSU 83, Tarleton State 63, because LSU has a stronger roster and home advantage. For the total with 147.5 set if Tarleton struggles offensively, or LSU plays a slower pace, an under might be in play. But if the game opens up, the over can't be dismissed. Pick two, Creighton, South Dakota. Creighton is the heavy favorite. Many books have them at about minus 27.5 to minus 28 points. The total is around 166.5 points for the game. The money line shows Creighton is strongly favored, and the Blue Jays are going to win. They're going to cover the spread unless something unexpected happens. Creighton is a ranked team, number 23, and they're playing at home. South Dakota struggled on the road last season and defensively has some real problems. They allow almost 84 points per game. Creighton should spread that wide open. Creighton lost some pieces, but they brought in transfers who should help anchor things down. I think the score is going to be something like Creighton 85, South Dakota 60, probably around a 25-point win, which seems likely. With the over-under at 166.5, I lean under because Creighton may control tempo and South Dakota might not be able to push the pace high enough to hit the total unless they get hot. NCAA breadlock, Butler, Southern Indiana, screaming Eagles. Well, they're going to be screaming after this game. Butler's favored by minus 20.5 points. The total over-under is around 155.5 points. Butler is heavily favored. I expect Butler to win extremely easily. The spread suggests a dominant performance. I'd go Butler 82, 88, Southern Indiana 60, 65. That fits with the spread and over-under. For the total of 155.5, I'll lean under. Southern Indiana struggled offensively in recent seasons. Butler may slow the pace. Both teams combining for around 145 to 150 seems plausible. Butler's at home, gives them an advantage. Southern Indiana was weaker last season offensively and will likely struggle against a higher tier opponent. Butler's defense is going to be critical. If they lock in, they should limit Southern Indiana scoring. If Butler controls the tempo and prevents a fast game, that helps the scenario. Pick one, NHL, Utah Mammoth, plus 142. Maple Leafs, minus 172. Toronto only really played good hockey for one period against the Penguins and still managed to win. I think Utah has a similar roster construction with fast, streaky offense. And if they jump to a 3-0 lead, they can hold it. Give me Utah on the road for plus money. Pick two, NHL. Sharks, plus 136. Kraken, minus 164. Seattle has really leveled out lately by getting healthy and playing some sound hockey. I think they can beat San Jose at home. Breadlock. Chicago Blackhawks plus 146. Canucks minus 178. Vancouver has interjected some youth in their roster with Tom Willander, who looks like a promising top 4 defenseman. I think they can give the Blackhawks a run for their money despite the Blackhawks' strong start. Pick one NBA, 76ers, Cavaliers. Embiid is going to play his one game this week, and I think that lines up well against Cleveland. I think Embiid gets 30 points plus this game. Is if you like that prop. Pick two on the NBA, Oklahoma City Thunder, Trailblazers. A lot of locks on this slate, decent parlay fodder for even odds for some wins that look automatic. Hell might freeze over if the Trailblazers beat the Thunder. Breadlock on the NBA, the Wizards and the Celtics. I mean, the Wizards will eventually win a game, but I'm not betting on them. Bet against them every night and you'll win 75% of the time. Now, don't let your bread get toasted. I break down the numbers every day on the site. We talk trends, matchups, and value plays. If you want to learn how the system works, that's where the real bread is made. Quick question for my bread gang. Drop a comment right now. What's your lock for tonight? I'm pinning the best one in the comments. And if your pick hits, I might shout you out in tomorrow's video. YouTube pushes this content when y'all engage. So hit that like, subscribe, and bell. Every click helps keep the picks free and the bread stacking. If you want my premium picks, parlays, and live bet alerts, go to putsomebreadonit.com right now. I post exclusive plays there every morning before the line moves. Don't miss the value. Don't miss the bread. That's all for today. I'll see y'all tomorrow with some more heat. Until then, keep your slips tight, your bankroll right, and as always, put some bread on it.